To leave or not to leave the relationship? That is the question.
We're going to talk about it right after this intro. That was better than the loud one, right?
Much better.
So we have all been in a place in our relationship where we have thought, should we end this a time or 2 or 3 or 10? But realistically, sometimes people leave too soon.
Yes.
And sometimes people don't leave soon enough. Okay? And in this video, we're going to talk about when it's time to leave. And in the next video, we are going to talk about when you should stay. And we're going to talk about a way that's kind of unorthodox, not what you may expect. All right? So let's talk about it. If you keep trying to convince yourself that things are going to get better if I lose weight, if I make more money, if I get rid of my wrinkles, if, okay? You might want to consider leaving the relationship. And I'll tell you why. People that truly love, respect, and honor you will treat you well no matter what.
No matter what.
Okay? There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. If they only treat you well when you are doing what they want you to do, they are either manipulators, narcissists, or sociopaths. In any event, why are you still there? Please leave. You know what I mean.
Exactly. And listen, if you are constantly feeling disrespected, lonely, hurt, ashamed, depressed, or anxious around your partner, well, then it's time for you to leave. It's time to go. Because if you're constantly feeling that way, you're in a toxic relationship, in a toxic environment.
Yes, indeed.
And listen, if you can't go to your partner and talk to them about how they hurt you and them be apologetic, then you have a major problem on your hands.
Yes, indeed.
If they flip your feelings back on you and make you feel guilt and shame, then they do not respect you. You do not need to stay.
Yes, indeed. No, I feel you. Right? And here's the next one. If they are constantly breaking your trust, then leave them. Go quickly. Okay? Because that type of behavior is pretty much screaming at you that they have zero respect for you.
Yes.
And very little, if any, emotional attachment to you. Why are we here?
Wasting time.
Wasting freaking time. Why on earth would you stay with somebody that is treating you like the gum on the bottom of their shoe?
Wow.
They won't leave. Why would they? They get to do whatever the hell they want to do. Sound like a good deal to me.
Exactly. If you find yourself constantly turning to others to get your needs met, well, maybe it's time to leave the relationship. Now, I know none of us gets everything that we want in a relationship, but basic needs, they must be met.
Indeed.
Whether they're emotional, mental, or sexual.
Whatever the case may be.
Whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
I mean, the reality of it is what it is.
Yeah.
Those needs must be met.
Absolutely.
If you find yourself constantly pleading with them to meet your needs and they're not making any real effort, well, it's the end of the road. Boys and men. It's the end of the road for that relationship.
Understand? And then last, but certainly not all, if you feel in your gut that the relationship that you are in is not it, it ain't it. Leave. Okay? Stop wasting both of y'all's time. I've been in several relationships where I knew it wasn't going to work. But apparently, all of them were clueless about the fact. So, I had to go ahead and end the relationship to save us all.
Dang. All right, coming up next, part 2.
Don't miss it.